How good is human life? Even the best lives ever lived on this planet contain more bad than good. Our minds, cultures, and social systems inflate our ratings of life. The mismatch between how life feels and how it truly is sits at the center of human suffering. By the way, I'm not saying there's no joy in life. What I'm saying is that if you combine everything, pain, fear, losses, aging, pressure, certainty of death, then negatives always outweigh the positives. And suffering starts at day one. A newborn child, for example, goes through a lot of suffering and probably pain that nobody can understand because the child cannot speak the language. And then comes the early childhood. For example, a child in a little village wakes up early and travels miles just to get some drinking water. Meanwhile, a city child wakes up early, rushes to school, stressed and anxious about tests and bullying at school. And then we hit the teenage years where there are exams, comparisons, and identity stress. Lack of sleep, pressure, and self-doubt become our daily challenges. And then comes the adulthood. Now it's about the work and money. If you are in a service jobs, you have to deal with rude customers. But if you are a freelance artist, then you are stressed out about your income instability. Then there's unpaid internship that you might have to go through, the commutes that you don't like, and the rents that eats away all your savings. Next is family life. Love is real, they say, but so are the sleepless nights with toddlers and newborns. And then obviously there are bills, arguments, constant worry about children or parents, hospital visits, and then life throws you into midlife. Bodies ache, parents age, friendships weaken, and you juggle childcare, adult care, and jobs, often while feeling you are falling behind. And without realizing, you reach old age. And what do you get here? Memory loss, arthritis, loneliness, eyesight and hearing fade away, and friends that you've known all this while start dying. And now your dignity is tested by dependence. And my friends, this is normal life. It's not a rare tragedy. So the bad is not an exception. It's a built-in feature of human life. We have become so insensitive, not only towards outside world, animals, and the planet, but also towards ourselves. We as a human being adapt and get used to discomfort and suffering. A 90-minute commute that once felt awful now becomes my daily routine. Back pain becomes part of getting older. Poverty gets described as how things are. And yet we keep maximizing pain and suffering by bringing more people into existence. We don't recognize the baseline of human life. So what is one to do? Well, I think one has to clearly see this and recognize that bringing life into existence is bringing life in for suffering.